Spread out bases like this one are exactly what you need to counter today's Town Hall 13 meta. If you're constantly getting tripled by Fireball Switch, Air Spam, or Queen Charge Dragon armies, this base might be your new go-to. And today, I'll break down exactly how this Town Hall 13 hybrid layout shuts down those threats. Plus, we'll take a look at real replays so you can see the defense in action. Let's get into the base analysis. Alright, so first up, this is an anti-3-star base, and the first thing that stands out is the Town Hall compartment. Now, if you've played enough Town Hall 13, you already know how strong Queen Charge Hybrid is right now. Most players go in with one goal: take down the Town Hall and Clan Castle using the Queen Charge, but that's exactly where this base punishes them. Right next to the Town Hall, we've got a single target Inferno that's super tricky to reach. And it's not because it's buried deep, it's because of the open wall setup. If those walls were closed, a wall breaker would target it easily. But since they're open, the wall breakers don't target them. That causes the Queen to skip past the Inferno. And once she does finally walk close enough, the Clan Castle troops come out. So now the attacker's burning Rage and Freeze just to keep the Queen alive. And if they mess up even a little, that Inferno melts her. Once the Queen is down, the rest of the hybrid falls apart. Queen Charge struggles since the start. Why? Because this base has 2 ground expos near the Town Hall, which means the Queen is taking damage the entire time. It forces early Rage, early Freezes, and again, by the time the hybrid is dropped, the attacker is already short on spells. But it's not just spell pressure. The hybrid path itself is full of problems. Spring traps, giant bombs, skeleton traps, you name it, it's in there. And right when the hogs and miners are trying to push through, we've got the king and minion prince holding down the eagle compartment. So even if the queen survives, the hybrid can still get wrecked by the mid and back end defenses. Now, let's talk about the overall structure. This base is spread out, very spread out, and that makes a huge difference. Most compartments are spaced out 2 tiles apart. Just look at the Inferno compartments. Even if you're using Electro Dragons, you won't get chain value. That's the whole point. These compartments are designed to break up chain hits, especially against Electro Drag spam. And even more than that, the single target Inferno in the core? Yeah, that one's a nightmare for Electro Dragons. The sweepers are set up so the dragons can't just glide into the core. They have to fight for it. And by the time they do reach the Inferno, they're low on HP and spells. This also holds true for Fireball attacks. Fireball Super Witches are strong, but only when they get big value up front. And on this base, there's no obvious Fireball value. You're not sniping multiple key defenses. At most, you'll get 3 pieces of value, and that's only if your Fireball lands perfectly. And what about Super Archer Blimps? Same deal. There aren't any massive clumps of value. You can try sending a blimp to the Scatter or Inferno compartments, but the best you'll get is 2 or 3 defenses. And you'll have to commit all of your spells to make that work. Not worth it. So whether it's Electro Drags, Fireball Smash, Queen Charge Hybrid, or Super Archer Blimp, this base makes every meta army work for it. And that's exactly why spread-out bases are dominating right now at Town Hall 13. You can even use this one for farming too. The storages are well protected and spread around the map, so even sneaky goblin raids won't steal all your loot. Alright, now let's check out the defense replays so you can see this thing in action. First replay, Electro Dragon Spam. The Queen is dropped first. She clears an air defense and a sweeper. That sets up a clean path for the Electro Dragons. The attacker spams in all the Electro Dragons from the left side of the base. The blimp is sent early and sails toward the Town Hall. It makes it through and takes out the Town Hall cleanly. But because of the dead zone around the core, the Electro Dragons split. They peel off toward outer trash buildings. At the bottom, the King and Queen are sent to go for the Eagle Artillery. But they run into heavy DPS from the ground expos and the Tesla farm. The defending King joins in and stalls the push. The Eagle is never cleared. The Electro Dragons now circle the base without core support. The Royal Champion is sent in to save it, but she walks straight into a ground bow and gets locked down. Then the scatter shot finishes her off. The remaining Electro Dragons are shredded by the Eagle and Scatter combo. That's an easy defense. Second replay, Super Archers and Dragons. The queen starts again by clearing the sweeper. The blimp is sent and makes it almost to the core. The Super Archers are cloned, but there aren't enough invisibility spells to protect them. They don't pick up much value. Now the dragons are deployed from the left side, aiming for the town hall. But the eagle artillery is still up and punishes the dragons hard. The royal champion is deployed to go for the eagle, but the defending king catches her and slows her down. Meanwhile, the dragons manage to clear the town hall, but only a few are left standing. They're cleaned up quickly by the back-end air defense. Another solid hold. Third replay, Fireball Super Witches. The attacker chooses the eagle compartment for fireball value. He does get decent value with it. But the warden takes too much damage early and goes down fast. Still, the super witches are sent in from the entry point. Without warden support, they lose their tanking edge. They get hit hard before even reaching the core. The attack is already struggling to grab the second star. Clan Castle troops come out and stall the push even further. The town hall is untouched. The attacker fails to recover. The push collapses before anything major is cleared. Fourth replay, Dragons. The queen is dropped first at the bottom to funnel and go for the eagle. She clears the eagle artillery cleanly, then is recalled and redeployed on the top side to set the second funnel. Once the funnel is ready, the dragons are sent from the left. The blimp is launched with 3 spells to protect it. But a black mine pops and takes out the blimp early. It never reaches the town hall. The funnel wasn't tight enough, so the dragons split and miss key targets. They don't get much value. The royal champion comes in to save the second star, but the attack ends in a clear 1-star save. Fifth replay, Queen Charge Hybrid. The queen is sent straight for the town hall. The ground expos pressure her non-stop. That forces an early rage spell. The funnel for the hybrid starts on the other side. As the queen gets closer to the town hall, the CC troops come out. They distract her, forcing even more spells. She uses her ability early, but hasn't even reached the single inferno yet. Now the hybrid army is dropped and heads straight into the eagle compartment. They trigger giant bombs immediately. The king is right there, slowing the miners down. The hogs run ahead, unsupported, and get picked off. The royal champion tries to push through, but it's too late. There's not enough left to finish. Ends in a low % defense. That's it for the breakdown. If you want a Town Hall 13 base that holds up against meta armies, and one you can use for both trophy pushing and farming, this layout is built for it. The copy link is in the description. Test it in Legends or War, and let me know how it performs. If this helped you out, drop a like and hit that subscribe button. More base breakdowns are coming soon. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.